never seen such a battle in all my years. Those were mighty wounds you both inflicted.
Jason, that was some show! I think you might have a future as an arena champion.
That's not any future I hope for, my friend.
So, was he as good as they say?
He may be arrogant, but he wields that spear with uncanny precision. I've never seen anything like it.
If you two don't mind, I'd like to tend to my patient.
You want patience for your patient. But King Lycomedes is impatient. He waits to speak with Jason in the gardens outside his palace.
I'm almost finished. One moment, please.
Thank you, Asclepius, truly. But I must go to Lycomedes.
Very well. But do not exert yourself too soon, or you'll tear that wound open again.
I like Pan. I like him a lot. Yes, now I can do the next stuff. Ah! No, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. It's pretty cool though. It's probably what I would have gone with anyway. Ooh, yes. Which one did I get? Ah, lightning seed. Now is this something that I trigger? Okay, well, we'll figure out eventually. Let's go and make sure what's his face is not there. Wait. Why are you still there? I think that's you.
Go back to your cell if you want to rest. Only the champion gets a private room.
So much of a champion. Alright, Daedalus, tell me of these wings.
By Hephaestus, that was a fight. Patroclus's head nearly burst in frustration.
I'm glad you were entertained, Daedalus.
I'm glad you're still alive. Your trial's finished, my friend. You're free to go.
Before I leave, I'd like to finally hear the story behind those wings.
A deal's a deal, but it's not a happy story. What hangs there on the wall is one of 2 sets of wings I constructed back on Crete. For many years I served King Minos there, and many wonders I built for him. Jealous to keep my craft to himself, he kept me and my son, Icarus, imprisoned in a tower. I built 2 pairs of wings, one for me, one for Icarus, so together we might make our escape. Both were perfectly made, but only one survived the journey. You see it hanging on the wall. The other pair lies at the bottom of the sea, my son alongside it.
I grieve for your loss. But why would you keep the wings after such a tragedy?
To remind me of Icarus, for one. And to remind me that while I can make things perfect and precise, the fates will always have their say. But enough of sadder times. You're a free man again, Jason.
Free to continue my quest, at least. I must go to Lycomedes.
By all means. The exit's over there, near the guard. Take that passage to the end.
I think I'm gonna stick with the Yolkin war armor. Because, you know, more health, better resistance. I think I'm gonna stick with the Oathsworn lance. Oh, I didn't get to choose the sword or mace?
I was wrong to have doubted you, Jason. I see now. I alone am to blame.
You dwell on the past, when you should look to the future. There's a way to bring Alcime back. Together we can do it.
Alcime is gone. And I have failed. Mycenae, Ares, my daughter. I should have told you of the prophecy.
What's done is done. What matters now is what we do next.
Because of my pride, the line of Ares will die.
There is still hope. Join me. We'll find the fleece.
No. Jason. Alcime is gone. I must think of Mycenae now. This land deserves a ruler worthy of her. I have decided to relinquish my crown and choose a successor.
Lycomedes, it doesn't have to be that way.
Soon, I'll be called to make my account in the next world. Before the chariot rider himself, my final act as king will be to find someone worthy in his eyes to take my place.
You fought battles outnumbered 10 to 1, and still you kept the field. But now, when Ares and Alcime need you most, you talk of giving up.
My mind is set. Patroclus has already been informed. Let the most worthy warrior claim the fist of Ares. I thought Achilles was that man. But after your trial, I'm not so certain. Nothing is certain anymore. So let there be a tournament. The last of Lycomedes. And let the greatest warrior lead Mycenae once more.
After this tournament, then will you come with me?
Mycenae will have a warrior king again. And I will retire to mourn my daughter. For what time is left me. Go back to Iolcus, Jason. Find another bride. Raise a family. See to your people. May you serve them better than I have mine.
Lycomedes.
Leave me now.
I like his maze. I wonder if I can win the trial thing.
King Jason, I am Senator Anaxagoras. We must speak of Lycomedes. The king is not himself.
Your king finds himself in a dark place and sees no way out.
He plans to give up his throne and use a tournament to name his successor. Already some in the Senate speak of removing the king.
What can be done? Lycomedes' mind is set.
Then we must find a way to unset it. It's worse than you think. Lycomedes has decreed the tournament open to foreigners. our people might accept a Mycenaean victor, but if a foreigner claimed the Fist of Ares, there would be war.
Seems unlikely. Surely Achilles would take the prize.
Achilles has yet to enter.
What? He won't fight. Why?
I know not, but something rustles in this city. You told Lycomedes you saw a Blacktongue in Mycenae.
Did I?
Yes. In the marketplace. I'm sure of it.
I too have heard whispers, rumors. If we can prove the Blacktongues have returned, perhaps Lycomedes will find himself again.
Do you have support in the Senate?
The Senate sees only an opportunity to expand its power. That's why I need your help, King Jason. I'd start with Captain Akikios. He leads the Mycenaean Guard. You will find him at Ares' Watch at the east of the city. You may tell him I've authorized you to look into this matter.
If there are Blacktongues in Mycenae, we'll find them, Senator.
Ah, so there's more to this than just the arena. It's actually getting to investigate and the Blacktongues and... Alright, I'm game for this. Oh. Not going that way, I take it. Righto. Probably should have just looked at the map. Would have saved me some time.
Contemplates new start in Massalia. No time for fortunes, young king. The news must be cried, even if there's no one to listen.
Alright then. Plain and simple.
Ever hear the story of the mad King Deucalion? He decreed that all statues in his honor be made of ice. Knowing that no great king outlives his works, he wanted to be the first.
Rather clever. A little crazy, but definitely clever.
Yes, what is it?
Captain Akikios, I am King Jason of Iolcus. Senator Anaxagoras says you can assist me. Have you had any reports of suspicious men in the city?
Well, there's you, and that ship full of Ionians. But we're keeping an eye on them.
What about Blacktongues? I saw one in your market.
Blacktongues? In Mycenae? With all due respect, sir, this is the most secure port in Greece. Every ship is inspected personally by a member of my guard. Any Blacktongue fool enough to come, we'd find him before he left the harbor.
Can you assign any of your men to help our search?
My men are too busy to chase around figments of your imagination.
So you'll do nothing? It's one thing to be confident, it's another to ignore a threat.
I'll not have you question my command, sir.
I'll question it all I
Between
want.
Lycomedes' tournament, unrest in the Senate, and your recent trial, the people are on edge. Now's the time when violence can spread like wildfire. I need my men where they are. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Highness.
Say that with such distaste.
Pardon, sir. I'm Alexius, guardsman of the Watch. I overheard your conversation with the captain. I too saw something strange in the market. Can't say if it was a Blacktongue, but one moment he was there, and the next he wasn't.
Did he have strange tattoos?
Yes, sir. All up his arm. Clean scalp. Strange dress. Moment he saw me, he turned down an alley. When I caught up, he was gone.
Keep alert, Alexius. Let me know if you see anything else.
I will, sir. But if I may, some advice. Seek the Stork.
The Stork?
Who's that?
Criminal type. Smuggling, gambling, money lending, spying. He's got his fingers in many pies. I shouldn't say this, but he knows more of what goes on here than any senator.
Where's this stork make its nest?
There's the rub. We don't know who he is. We've tried to find him, but when it comes to the store, people get forgetful. He's somewhere near the market, I'm sure of it. Perhaps you can track him down, being an outsider and all.
Very good. I need to go to the market anyway. I need to go speak to Pythias, I think it was his name. He's going to introduce me to the missus. What an honor to meet the missus. Once again, that worm from the labyrinth comes to mind. Why don't you come on in and meet the missus? I don't think I'll fit.
They say a Mycenaean never loses in battle. They either win or achieve a glorious death.
The slums, market, and docks lie beyond.
I do.
Let them... A word of advice, sir. You've proven your innocence, but not everyone will see it that way.
I didn't realize it was a cutscene. Whoops. Oh well. Let us go.
Hail, King Jason.
Oh, he at least acknowledges me now.
The great market of Mycenae. The weapons sold here are tempered by the blood of men from every land. Each piece of battered bronze knows the glory of battle. Better a weathered blade from Mycenae than the finest arms of lesser nations.
Some say the smiths of Lemnos possess secret knowledge, handed down by Hephaestus himself. They might take umbrage at such claims.
I like his snarkiness.
You didn't by chance keep any trophies from those Ionians, did you? I'll pay a fair price for them if you did.
I've no need of trophies. I seek the man they call the Stork. Can you help me?
Not a finger, an ear, one of their masks, perhaps. Anything.
Never mind.
Crazy woman. Do I look like someone who cuts off people's ears to keep as keepsakes and trophies? I am of better taste than that.
Welcome, sir. Looking for anything in particular?
Information. Do you know where I can find the Stork?
Why don't you leave my son alone?
Excuse me?
You are one of Origen's new friends, no? It's because of scoundrels like you he's in this trouble with the Stork.
Perhaps I could speak to the Stork on your son's behalf. Happen to know where he is?
Who? Origen? He went to Hermes' shrine to make a devotion. Praise the messenger, it better work too. It's the last of our coin.
I meant the Stork.
The Stork? How would I know? My business may be struggling, but at least it's honest. My boy's the one who got mixed up with that rogue. But he's through with all that now. Absolutely, completely through. He went to Hermes' shrine, a changed man. Oh, you should have seen his face this morning when I gave him the money. So devout and honest.
I hope the devotion will turn your fortune. Good day, Hippia.
So either Stork's at Hermes' shrine, or the son just stole from his mother.
Bread for sale? Hungry, sir?
No, thank you.
That's it? Just whatever. I actually would have loved to find baguette.
Yes, come look! Many fine tapestries!
That's it? Alright, how about you?
A restorative elixir after your grand fight? Fresh goat's blood mixed with honey and seawater for a start.
No, thank you.
Definitely not.
That shield you carry, so old and battered. I have many that would serve you better.
I doubt it. This shield was my father's, as it was his father's before him. The blood of my ancestors is on this shield, and that makes it strong. It may be old and battered, as you say, but it has never broken.
May it always be so.
Because the old crusted blood of ancestors is stronger than steel.
This market is a temple for those who worship money.
Welcome. I hear you travel aboard a ship as large as a palace. Surely you need provisions for the voyage home.
Master Argos handles such matters.
Then I hope to see him soon.
Well, if you looked in a mirror, you might. He looks kind of like you.
Hail, King Jason.
Forrest, how long will you persist in trying to claim what isn't yours? You've been repaid everything that was your due, and you'll not see one coin more than that.
You swindler! I'll tell everyone what type of business you run. That vase was mine. And if you sold it to another, then the profit is mine.
What's at issue here?
A simple case of fraud. Any honest man would agree with me. A week ago, I paid this charlatan for a vase he claimed he was to receive by ship. The ship comes and goes, and I see no vase. Instead, he returns my money and says the vase never arrived.
And it didn't? Not the vase I thought I was selling you. We agreed on a vase from Knossos. There was only an Athenian vase in that shipment.
Was there a formal agreement?
Indeed, there was. The contract is quite clear. Hegestratus agrees to deliver unto Forus a decorative vase due to arrive in the next shipment. Since there was only a single vase in the shipment, that is the vase in question.
We both spoke of a specific item, and you know it.
We'll see how the guild interprets it. I filed a complaint yesterday.
As have I. Justice will prevail, Forrest. You'll find yourself in the arena before long.
That was it? Alright then. Onward we go. My goodness, I'm realizing just how awful at names I am. I can't even remember that one dude's name. This looks like fun. Let me play.
Woo! That's right, boys. Origin's coin is good, and I'm taking all comers.
Origen, son of Hippia.
Who's asking?
My name's Jason. I've spoken to your mother.
Good for you. I've spoken to her, too. Now, you here to play or chat about my relatives?
Origen, the Stork wants to see you.
I bet he does. I owe him more than I can remember. I'll go see him once I win it back.
I don't believe you. Where will you meet him?
Why at his... Wait a moment. No. I'm not as dumb as that, am I?
Good sir, we'll be very discreet. Your name won't come up?
Here's some news for you. You're a speaking satyr. You don't think people haven't already noticed us talking?
You will tell me what I want to know. The only question is how much persuasion it's going to take to get you to talk.
All right. Tell you what. We'll play for it. A game of wits. If you win, I'll tell you what you want to know.
And if I lose?
Then I won't. Oh, and you'll go back to dear old Mom and tell her you saw me making a devotion here.
How do I know you'll keep your word?
I live by Hermes' fortune. The way I see it, he sent you here to determine my fate. Win or lose, I'll follow through. Here's how it'll work. I pick the game, and you choose who plays first. That way, it's fair.
Hope you're feeling lucky, boy. What's the game?
The game's a simple one, as old as the hills. It's called 11. We'll each take turns playing a number between 1 and 4. Each time a number's played, it's added to the total. Whoever hits exactly 11 wins. If you play to a number over 11, you lose. Simple, isn't it? So tell me, do you want to play first or second?
I'll play second. You first, Origin.
Then let's begin and see whose wit is sharper. To start, I'll play 2. That means the total is 2. Your turn.
I play 3.
And so the total is 5. I play 1. That brings the total to 6. Your turn.
So 6, and if I play 1, that makes it 7, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so he wins. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he plays 1 and he wins. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plays 3 and he wins. I see.
I play 4.
And so the total is 10, which means I, of course, play 1, bringing the total to 11. It seems I win. Don't be too hard on yourself. There's few men in Greece can match the wits of Origin.
Slight exaggeration, perhaps.
I can't wait to hear you tell my mom how I've been such a good boy.
I need his location, Origin.
We just went over that. We played, you lost. That was the deal.
Oh. Double or nothing or no more games. Because I don't follow Hermes. Or, yeah, Hermes. Let's try
Let's
it.
play again.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? But what's in it for me?
You win, I'll pay off your debts to the Stork.
That's a big number you're talking about.
I'll pay it.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's play.
I'll go first.
Then here we go. Play your number and let's see whose wit is sharper.
I play 1.
And so the total is 1. I too will play 1. That brings the total to 2. Your turn.
I play 2.
And so the total is 4. I play 2. That brings the total to 6. Your turn.
Are you serious? Oh, I feel like such an idiot that I can't win this. Because if I play 1, that makes it 7, and he does 4.
I play 3.
And so the total is 9, which means I, of course, play 2, bringing the total to 11. I win again, and you, sir, owe me quite a bit of coin.
I said I'd pay your debts to the Stork, not you.
You trickster!
Tell me where to find him, and your debts are gone, Origin.
Can't get mad at me for sending someone to pay him, right? All right, listen. The Stork operates out of a rag stand in the slums. Egyptian fellow, name of Khufu.
Knew it.
Be prepared to hand over a hefty sum. Make sure he knows who it's for.
I'll keep my word. You did the right thing.
Screw you. I want to play again.
Thanks to you, I'm back in the clear. Now let's see if I can get ahead, eh?
Oh, they're up there. I honestly really don't want to pay your debts because you're a slimy scoundrel, and you deserve any and all the punishment that you get. I honestly wish I could go back and intimidate you instead. Apparently I'm not witty enough. Gosh, I feel like a fool.
King Jason, thank you, 1,000 times thank you. Pythias told me how you saved him. Our debts are erased, and we're leaving this place forever.
We make for far-off Massalia to the west. With your help, we have new life.
Now, if only Hera would bless us with a child, all our prayers would be answered.
May Hera bless you with the gift you seek. Farewell to you both.
There's demand for flax in Massalia. The stalks for sheep to graze, the sea. I could arrange a loan to secure an initial shipment.
Perhaps I should handle the finances moving forward, my love.
Well,